Grouping records in a report using layout view. Adding grouping to a report organizes the report into sections or groups by the value of a specific field, making a long report much easier to follow. Grouping also allows you to add group-specific headers and footers where you can calculate totals for each group. So let's go ahead and take a look how this works. I'm going to go back to my backstage view. I'm going to stay with my country greenhouse. And a report is an object with an axis, so it's found under Create. I need to choose what I want my report to come from. So I'm going to use the plants table. And in my report group, I'm just going to choose report because that's going to give me an automatic report. And if I want later on, I can go back and design it better. So I'm going to click on report. And I instantly have a report of my 29 records. And they look like they're organized within scientific name. So let's add some grouping. It's easier to use the layout view. And we're currently in the layout view because then we can see what our report will look like instantly versus design view and report view. So I'm going to stay in layout view. Up here on the report layout design tab, I've got group and sort, which is already selected. And down here at the bottom, I have add a group and add a sort. So for this one, I want to group by date planted. So I'm going to click on add a group. I'm going to choose date planted. And in the layout view, it automatically groups all the different dates together. Access defaults in this case from oldest to newest. So Access adds grouping to the report, including a group header for each group with a title. But how the data are grouped depends on the type of field selected. If the field selected is a text field, Access may group the data by specific values. If the selected date or time field has been chosen, like we did here, Access may group the data by year, quarter, month, week, or day. Groups are automatically sorted alphabetically with A first, and if it's a number, with the smallest number first. So down here in the orange, I can see I have my date planted group. I can change that if I want to. It's going to group them from oldest to newest, but I can also drop that down and do newest to oldest. I have by quarter, and I can also choose those. I think I'm going to choose month for this one. And notice it automatically did that. But I have more that I can choose from. And I'm going to leave all that together, but I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say keep whole group together on one page. So that means if this were to be a two-page document, it would not split the group. For example, like March 2015, it would keep that whole group together on one page. It wouldn't split. It wouldn't keep part on one page and the other part on another page. It would keep the whole group together. So I'm looking through this and it's grouped by date, but I'm looking here at April and I see it's not in date order. So I'm going to choose add a sort, and I want to sort date planted. So if I come down here again, now I can see that that is in correct date order. Again, these are all your choices. It depends how you want your data to look. Then if I go into print preview, I can look and there's my header, and I can see it's all grouped. But look here, September 20th, there's no year there. So I need to go back to layout view and close print preview. And it defaults, I'm back to layout view. And I'm going to go down and see where that one was. And I'm going to click on that control. And I'm just going to size it a little bit so it shows me the year. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to call it date planted. And I'm going to by month. And I'm going to click OK. And that comes over here now in our objects area with the report. And that's basically all there is to a report.